you're back! How did it go? Find anything?
But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on? That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us, and since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Huh. Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, yeah.
Great. Thanks, you two.
Wow! Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it, though. You do? Then it's true.
Thank you for...
It's all good. Nothing that would indicate there were even moments out of an abundance of... But they didn't sense anything untoward.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well. The more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, the shaman... Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out of...
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high.
Huh? Is that Tumaini? I wasn't...
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking! What's so scary about a chat with a traveler, huh?
It's not the same thing at all! There are plenty of chances to go to war. How can I not...
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your face...
I'm sorry, great hero...
What Paimon guess?
May I...
What?
No. But I am still on patrol.
Ugh, again with the sheepish audacity.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but...
Ugh.
Well...
Okay...
Not at all.
As Paimon expected, nothing here
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards.
You're back already? No one thought to wake me up, huh?
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless, what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah, that's right. Does that mean anything to you?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found it.
Oh, what?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, in war,
Sure, but the finer detail— Oh? Sure, what is it? Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or extreme negativity, and it could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things—
Alright, we get it!
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old!
care to elaborate on what happened?
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? Sounds a little contrived.
Huh? That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll show up soon.
Here we are. Deirdre will still be here. Oh, it's so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Yan-san was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here. Traveler, watch out!
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get— Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monster— and it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Oh, that's weirdly wait. If you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero. He already saved my life once. That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image.
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know? Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starving.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deirdith. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone.
You weren't in there that long.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, and often, my mind would drift to this. But my grandma would tell me, the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever.
Paimon kinda gets you. Is it kind of like how journeying with the traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
I really treasured the village was my everything. The houses, the scenery. But I could never bring my...
Yeah!
I'm going to make my... Maybe then, I'll find... Who knows?
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her.
I need to find the savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing. So I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? That's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants...
Oh, sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma. Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
Can you see them now?
Paimon still can't see anything.
Laid bare.
Hey there! Watch out!
Bow your head. Come.
This is where you fall.
Hey there!
Be sanctified. Silence.
Time to shine! Fire! Well, it's coming at you. Watch out!
Bow your head. Huh. Yeah.
overruled.
Watch out!
Witness my rise.
Settle down.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them? Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing all right, Deirdith? Deirdith? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
I was just... the image of the Traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
All right. Whatever floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, Traveler? All right. Deirdith will be... Huh? Deirdith? Why are you going in alone?
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a...
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Oh, is that right? You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it? No way is Paimon getting back to sleep after this. You go ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Oh, do I really seem that shady?
Well, Deirdre, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste.
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal.
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
It's the Abyss Order! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're...
Where? What are you talking about?
a bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right! I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this...
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deirdre? Or the monsters themselves? Well, might as well mow these ones down. Woohoo! All done! They're more...
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around...
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went... Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon-san, and we gotta go! Bye for now!
See ya, and please take care.
We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened?
The front line has collapsed.
Huh? But how?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
you could have phrased that more clearly at the start.
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
What did he see?
One person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines, they wielded an unknown power, and fought with us. I'm only recounting what I heard. And I'm sure the guard and assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them.
You don't need to sweat it. Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up. Dainsleif. It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, you caused quite a stir.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss.
Please don't mind.
It's quite all right. Uezo Janssen respects those of great power. Anyway,
Sure thing. Hey, Dane. Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? Ugh. What do you think we should do? Paimon gets it. Wow. Okay. Well... Oh, she kept saying she also said... Yeah, that's right. Wait, wasn't his sister called the prince? Oh, sounds like the people of Conria... Ah, Paimon still... That... Sure. Is that Dane and Janssen discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine. Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan. After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! And with any luck, maybe...
Yep, our arm... I've already explained...
You're gonna go on...
It's all right.
Huh?
I admire his... And even if things... Mr. Dainsleif.
Looks like... Oh, for a second there, I'm on act... Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan? It's been so long since we've... And if you get to meet your sister...
Bow your head.
Hey there! Hiya!
Transfixed. This is where you fall.
Watch out! Hey there!
Overruled.
Hey there! Coming at ya! Attack! Let my name echo in song! Shower me with praise!
Settle down.
Everlasting as the moon.
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with the Yansan. No one's been...
Hey there! Watch out!
Let the mighty be humble. Hear the true silence. The gift of grace. My holy proclamation.
Witness my rise. Laid bare.
Watch out! Hey there!
Set you free. Bow your head. Grace be upon you.
A proper send-off! From the Spina with love.
The truth shall endure.
Watch out!
Transfixed. This is where you
Time to shine!
Be sanctified. is all present. To gloom is futile. To resist is wrong.
Hey there! Coming at ya! Fire! Well, may I present?
Settle down. Justice is blindsided. The end.
Coming at ya! Watch out! Let my name echo in song!
Silence.
Witness my rise. Laid bare.
The abyss shall rise once again. Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you want?
So, where's the Traveler's sister then? Or...
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless? Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our princess has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. Her Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled. Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction, and then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
What? She used the Loom of Fate? Wait, does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen to give her some cover? Oh no! This...
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived. And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past.
Right! You still need a few steps after that. Plus, if it was really so easy, Malika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusion. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start?
I sense something strange in my dream.
Oh, what is that?
Hard to say. It's like a signal that exists on a different...
Give in to the embrace of the abyss and be baptized.
Overruled.
Hey there! Fire! Well, with...
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
The show begins!
Still not understand. You battled in vain!
Watch out!
Bow your head. Been fulfilled!
Laid bare. This is where you fall.
Hey there! Coming at ya! A proper send-off! From Mistina with love. Let the world come alive!
Settle down!
Transfixed. Pitiful.
Still not understand. You battled in vain!
Coming at ya!
Bow your head. My body is failing me. But I will not bring shame to the name of the Abyss!
That should be all of them, right? Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
Years on, and you don't forget Dane's lip. But I taught you everything you know about wielding. Be that as it may. Finally had enough. Never in all my worst nightmares. All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you... What? Not a fan of... Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, yes, we knew that the great abyssal power, yet we still and besides... Oh, I'm sorry. I honestly can't remember. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please... You seem to remember me. Is that so? The homeland hasn't yet been Think of ley lines as the collection. The loom of fate cannot weave without and so we... Indeed, we are people in exile. What a shame. it had to take this long. Precisely, for you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Conrians who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait. Perhaps, but that is the gamble our
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
We're not from the same world, are we? Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for her. Although, in a way, I've already found my Savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her. Huh? What is it?
Our hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for you. The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. What's...
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked. Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot. But looking a lot...
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your
Huh? You met your sister? And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well... Oh, never mind.
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it. The Lord of the Night did try to explain. During the war with the Abyss, Malwika had an argument with the captain. Malwika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and she saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation?
You're not the only one.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition?
No idea. She...
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink. I trust the Lord of the... Don't you agree, Traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast. Huh?
Ian-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.